dirty boy. Welcome to the Monday Night Raw review. WWE Raw is over. I don't even know what happened just now, but we're getting ready for the show. Stick around. We're going to talk about WWE Raw. It was Ronda's first match, in case you didn't know.
There's a guy on Twitter, I guess named Joe Cronin.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. You suck Joe Cronin's dick, fucking faggot. And or some various version of that.
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Don't forget to like, comment, and body slam that subscribe button.
This is the Epic Voice Guy, and I can honestly say, Joe Cronin is god awful, that is. You guys seriously listen to this guy? And now it's time for The Joe Cronin Show.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. My voice is a little jacked up tonight. If I crack a bunch of times, you're gonna know why. It's because I have been talking so much fucking shit today. I am gonna talk about Patreon and the shit that I did with Jesse earlier. We're gonna talk about Monday Night Raw. We're gonna take your phone calls. I'm here with Jake. Someone's gonna get murdered tonight, maybe. I don't know. All kinds of shit is going on the internet, in the world. But we're going to get to Raw number 1, and we'll talk about, where my other channels, what's up with my other channels and what's happening. God damn, man. It's crazy. Scott McKinnon just won't go away. People, it's unbelievable. I'm on Twitter at Real Cronin. You guys can hit me up there. Let's talk. We're going into SummerSlam, 13 days or something like that away from WWE SummerSlam, so there's a lot of speculation about that. A lot of people said, well, it doesn't look like Matt's going to turn on Wyatt now because we're right there. They look like they're going for the titles at SummerSlam. It does, seem like they didn't have enough time to do that. Whether they'll turn on each other at SummerSlam, I don't know. Will they win the belts? Is this all a ruse by Matt Hardy? That was something that was a possibility. I really don't know at this point with what they're doing. I've got everybody muted on the phone real quick though, and I'm gonna bring them in a second. Just trying to trigger some shit for everybody. What's up, everybody? If you guys want to donate, the link is down below in the description box, or you guys can super chat using the $ down below as well if you want, or call 339-226-6610. And we'll put you on the show. As always, the number's down there on the bottom. Ignore my Twitter handle up here. It's not the right one, but it's at Real Cronin is the Twitter. So there you go. With that being said, now Jake DeMarco's on the phone, and he's got a big fat sausage in his pocket. Jake, what'd you think of Monday Night Raw?
It's not a sausage, it's a banana. And Raw was abysmal.
You're a white guy. What?
Yeah, well, hey, I didn't say it was a big banana. It's just... Yeah. I don't know what they're doing yet again. They have these softballs, these literal softballs lined up. And the only thing I took away decent from tonight was Paul Heyman. Besides that, this was a literal, dumpster fire. Just a total shit show.
I heard a lot of people shitting on that even.
It wasn't great, but it was. He at least gave a convincing performance.
That was amazing. He looked like he was, he looks like they stuck those, like they dabbed his eyes with something to make his eyes.
Yeah, the red eyes, the tears, the fear in his face,
the tears,
the emotions that he conveyed.
What
it was very powerful the way he
pouting.
acted and portrayed how he felt. Heyman's just on another level.
Alan Samways did not like it. Just said, "What a bag of regurgitated shit." Yeah, can you imagine someone in the UK watching this or somewhere else where it's late at night and you stayed up to watch this Raw? I am goddamn. I almost don't want to apologize to you on the behalf of American creativity at this point because it feels dead.
The refs were bad tonight. The matches were sloppy. The wrestling itself was all over the place. People just seemed like they didn't want to be there. Things were very phoned in. And somebody at like 8:35, I think, tweeted out the script for the rest of the night. So I didn't believe it per se 100%, but it looked like it would be, fairly accurate.
Yeah.
Every point, bam, 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 was exactly it. It was just like, so either it was leaked or they're just, they have that much foresight. It wasn't that hard to predict, but I mean, every little point was on there, and it's like, they just totally phoned in, just awful. I'm in awe how they can make it this bad. They have to try to sabotage themselves. They have things set up in front of them that are easy to be entertaining, and they choose the worst possible outcome imaginable.
What do you think of Michael Cole during the tag match being like trying to cover up like something went wrong, but
it was odd wrong. And I don't know. He was floundering and flubbing lines left and right anyways, but he was trying to make quick little covers. I didn't quite catch
he was saying that the Dolph Ziggler wasn't the legal man.
Oh yeah, that wasn't the legal man for the handicap match. Yeah.
But he was. He was the legal man.
He was the legal man.
He literally called the tag and then he was like, something happened there, obviously controversy. There was no controversy.
Like Seth, lost, but he shouldn't have.
Right, but there was no controversy.
That's not right. Exactly.
There was zero controversy. Yeah, the legal man was in and pinned. So somebody screwed up somewhere. What's the controversy?
He didn't see it because he literally, like you said, they say tag every time there's a tag made. They called it. So
we tweeted out, a couple people listening sent me the video like, what the fuck is Michael Cole talking about?
Yeah, that made no sense. But even throughout the night, he said things all the times. He flubbed a bunch of lines. He floundered all over the place. He didn't make sense. A lot of the things he said, I have notes I got to pull up, but he just went ahead and he would say things at times, and it's like, what are you talking about? You're making no sense at all. It was just infuriating. They'd come out with these stats and these points, and it's like, that's not true, or that didn't happen, or that did happen. A lot of the times tonight they messed up on things.
Right.
Just it's one of those too many cooks scenario.
Well, you know what it is? It's like unless you're doing what we're doing, or dirt sheets or whatever, they don't care because the rest of the audience, they're not good. Like back in the day, they were so good that anyone that watched it remembered what happened long enough for the next week and for the next week, like it mattered. Now they don't. They know the audience isn't gonna give a shit at the end of the day if all those things don't add up. Because they're still going to pay,
Yeah, they just tune in and tune out.
I was actually getting this show ready during the main event, and I looked up, because I heard Cole say that Alexa Bliss tapped. Did he say Alexa tapped?
Oh, I don't know.
She wasn't in the match.
Yeah, doesn't she? She got slammed at the end or some shit, right?
Or was that afterwards? I don't even know. I missed that because I was doing something, but I thought maybe it was just she was tapping out, but it wasn't the match. I don't know. Let's take a phone call real quick. 904, what's up?
Hey, Joe. This is Castle from Patreon.
Yo, what's up,
man? I did not go to the show tonight. The stadium's actually only 5 minutes away from us. But I had a feeling that the Ronda match was only going to be 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
I actually timed it, and somewhere around, I want to say it was 2 minutes and 15 seconds, she actually had her first contact with Alicia Fox. So I was like, I wanted to go just for that, and then I thought about it, and I was like, they're not going to waste her on her all.
Yeah, I mean, you figured it'd be like a squash match or a quick match, A lot of people thought it'd be like a really quick thing. I mean, I'm the same way when it was in Boston. I didn't want to go. I was like, I'm just whatever. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to pay money to see this. This is horrible.
If it was SmackDown, I really would want to go and see that, especially with Styles and Joe. But,
yeah. That's a flip of the coin. The SmackDown's a flip of the coin. You might get a decent show, or you might get crap. So it could be bad or... you're still not going to get anything amazing probably, but yeah, you got a chance something might be good.
Yeah, I did definitely enjoy a little bit of the Seth Rollins stuff, but overall, I would have rather went outside and drank bleach. But I did notice though that the sound was a little off. I actually graduated there and performed there a couple of times, and the AFL is big in Jacksonville, but it sounded like the sound was just on the front row, and I know how loud that building can be, and it looked like they were probably about half full.
Yeah, it was. So you're saying what? So it was not full at all in there, huh?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. It's a decent size stadium. I mean, I've gone to the circus there with the nephew and stuff, but I just wanted to let you know that that I appreciate your content every week. I know shit's been rough for you recently, but just to let you know, the content you put out there makes people like me, deal with our depression and stuff like that, and I just wanted to thank you for that.
Oh yeah, man. No problem, man. Thank you for that. You have a good night, and I'm glad you didn't go. You would have probably been miserable. Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, we'll be all right here. I don't know. But what's up, everybody? Everybody's getting in here. Everybody's figuring out that we're live because YouTube sucks.
Yeah, Brian from Southside Queens in the chat said you were right. They did say, Alexa tapped.
Ah.
So, I didn't catch it with the audio cue there. Good pickup for that one. But just all of it.
So they screwed that up too.
It's just
they're like, oh, Alexa tapped, and then earlier he's saying that something went wrong in the tag match when it didn't.
Yeah, and then Byron even said too, they mess up and they say that Nakamura is and the champion Jeff is. Things like they go back and forth all the time, and it's nauseating. And they should just have like a dedicated list or people that know these things. I mean, if you take any semi-hardcore fan, you have them, check credentials and credits. They just need someone to keep things going forward. That's what baffles me. It's frustrating. It makes you feel talked down to. Continuity is important.
I went to bed, man.
Mentally checked out. You shouldn't, though. You should want to be invested and interested. What, unless Braun Strowman is flipping something over, then he has no character?
Yeah, he really, let's find a way for him to flip something over again. Let me play a donation. Let's see what's up. ShiBUM! Flip it over.
Hey Joe, I'm so glad I don't have to donate money to buy my way into the JCS army, unlike the stupid slut Shell. She should save that money to buy her a new wig, fake bitch.
You know what, though? You know what I'll say about that? And thank you for becoming a $5 ShiBUM. I appreciate that. You say you don't have to buy your way into the community, but you know what I'll say about that is I got in an argument with Shell. Not an argument, but I kind of got irritated by something that happened 8 months ago with her, 6 months ago, when because I didn't attack somebody enough, which is incorrect. I did. The people got all bum hurt, and then everybody else loved her, and now that she was over here, other people don't love her, and then they get in a fight with her, and then she leaves. But so the funny thing about, people that attack Shell or anybody that attacks Brian Himmelgod or anybody that attacks anybody for some reason that donates, the funny thing about that is without them, there's no fucking show. So you're a fucking idiot. So if you attack somebody who literally is supporting the show, there is no more show. So there was 3 months where Shell, I think, single-handedly carried the fucking show. 70% of the goddamn support was from her at one point, or 2 months of it at least. So,
But I can't stand it when people make these remarks like, "Oh, I have to buy my way onto the show."
That's true, though.
How many Shell shows have you done in the sense of how many times has she been on Monetize This continually?
Yeah.
Or been a co-host on a show?
Yeah, I don't.
But how many people from the community that don't donate or donate very irregularly do you have on all the time? A la Matt the Misfit, Mellow Yellow. There's been a bunch of other big donators that never even call in or come on.
Yeah, it all depends on if they
that's
can
called one time.
Yeah.
That I can recall. Maybe twice. But he donates pretty much regularly. You get people like that. I'm saying, no, you're not going to put anybody on just because they donate. You don't. That's the thing with the donations that people don't get. You are funding the show, but it's the same thing as going to a restaurant or anything like that. You're paying for a service, essentially. You're doing something to help contribute. There's nothing owed in return.
Yeah,
we don't owe you anything.
That's the thing. And I get that, which
it's
is
not a publicly
true.
Traded company. It's not.
But
you're not buying stocks and shares.
Why somebody would be happy that somebody like her isn't here? She doesn't do anything. She literally just is in a chat and says things like, well, "Hey, it's me." I mean, sure, maybe you use some of your money to get a name in the community a little bit or to be known or something. Okay, I definitely think that happens. But why would you why would you be happy about somebody or try to make somebody leave or whatever? Because you're just gonna make it so she's gone, just like other people have left before.
It'd be like if you had a fucking all these sponsors and shit that were supporting it. All of a sudden they all just dropped. Like all your then what do you do with your company or your show or whatever the fuck
Yeah, I'm glad.
It's like you shot the people that were funding what you love.
Exactly.
You just walk up and shot them.
Yeah, it's WrestleCrate has supported the show. It's like going to them and being like, "Oh, your product sucks," repeatedly because you don't want. It makes no sense.
It doesn't help you. Like you love the show, then you have to kind of.
I just don't get it. Like, why are
like
you
Dublin
happy?
said, it should be tips, not donations. Tax-wise, it doesn't work. Yeah, you're right about that. But
either way,
it should be tips. That's essentially.
Maybe, but the thing about that is that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm just saying for anybody.
I
know.
Anybody
who's like, good, Shell's gone. Well, it's like, well, you're retarded because she was donating money every week that went into the show that's not here anymore. So now people get paid less. Now it takes longer to do things. I gotta think about that. She doesn't. If they don't make money, there's no show. You know what I mean?
That's
why
the biggest
fuck?
Point. Like.
Why would you be happy about that? I don't quite get it. When I'm not on the air and somebody's like, "Where did he go?" Like, "Oh, I was shitting on that Shell person." Oh, it's fucking stupid. I don't even know, man. I'm in some kind of fucking mood today. I'll tell you. Alex Jones is banned from the internet.
It's a very important point, though.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean, you take calls regardless of people donating. How many calls do we take a night on the show? Because it drives me nuts. People say, "Oh, you have to buy your way on," or only people that donate are the ones that get through, and that couldn't be further.
I don't even know
anything.
who's calling right now. Like I took a call a minute ago from that guy. I didn't know he was even a patron, but I took his call and he was there. And now I'm taking another guy's call. 412. What's up?
What up, Joe? This is J Minis 87, buddy.
Oh, baby,
right.
take it.
What's going on?
Show it to me.
Not much. I was tweeting you guys earlier tonight. I got to talk about the grown-ass men jerking their damn arms off in front of the fucking, right in the front row. And it's like, it seems like I don't want to believe that they're actually paying people to fucking support Roman, but god damn, man. And I know, Jacksonville's that weak crowd. It's not going to be Chicago, New York, but, fuck.
Yeah, they're very face-friendly.
Yeah, it's another one of the top. Jacksonville's been one of the top 5, you know what I mean, casual type.
But
yeah.
That being said, dude, the gift that you guys retweeted of that chick giving taking Roman out, dude, that shit was so fucking funny, man.
Dude,
and my girl, she's a avid Roman supporter, so I just let her fucking have it. She fucking hears it from me, but
I was dying, dude.
A lot.
I saw that live. I saw it live on TV, and I was dying. And a few minutes later, I was trying to get my phone out to take a video of it because I was going to make a GIF myself. And then I looked up, and then I looked at my phone. I was on Twitter, and someone already did it. So I was like, oh, whatever, and just retweeted it. But I was dying because, he's high-fiving everybody. And then all of a sudden, whoa. And he fell for it, too, because he was like, what? Oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, she got him. It was wicked funny.
What the hell was up with the fucking commentary? Seriously, man, Michael Cole, high as fuck, fucking everything up. And then Corey and Coach had that moment. I forget who the hell they were talking about, but it seemed like there was a little bit of tension. I think they were talking about putting Baron over. I think Corey was trying to put him over, and Coach said something about it's not too much of a challenge or something like that. And them two guys seem like it seems
like
weird,
it was a bitter
man.
rivalry, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to go. It's not like JR and King, where the chemistry actually works. It seems like they're not. It seems like I don't know. Coach is he's a tweener, or he's not quite established as a heel or face commentator. It's just really confusing. And then you have Cole sounding like an old man Wilbur up there fucking shit up. Bliss taps out. Bliss taps out.
Yeah, I don't think
on top of
she's not in a fucking match, man. It's Alicia fucking Fox, man.
You have him saying, Michael Cole saying that Ronda Rousey is going to be stepping in the ring with Ronda Rousey come SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh shit. ridiculous, man.
And then he even says the worst thing of the entire night to me, honestly, by flat out saying that Seth's partner will not be Dean Ambrose because he's out with injury. I guarantee a bunch of people tuned out at that point in time hearing that, because everybody had a hope. This really did seem like the perfect opportunity for Dean to return. I didn't think that he would.
Yeah, for sure.
But they were trying to build it up that is what would happen. So they were trying, and for him to say that.
Well, I mean, we did get that report a little while back that he won't be back for the next 3 to 6 weeks now from today.
Yeah, at this point. But I'm saying, don't outright tell people that when you're trying to build up, excitement on the show at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I'm sorry. I was laughing. Joe, my shit's on delay. I saw that picture of you fucking in between Byron Sachs, and that was funny as shit.
Oh, dude, I'm just
hey, I know you're busy, dude. I'm going to jump off of here. Love you guys. I watch Monetize This. I watch all that shit. I'm going to come Patreon here soon, and I'm going to listen to the show. Love you guys. You guys fucking rock.
Thanks, man. We had the best week on Patreon this week, too. I thank you for that. Listen, I mean, if you're not a Patreon, I was very bored right here. Thanks for the seats, but no thanks at the same time. Look at Byron though. What a shit-eating fuck starter he looks like. Look at his face. He's like, oh, this is great. Oh, we're wrestling entertainment. All the ratings going down. Everything's great. Love it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, listen, I don't know if they're really putting Reigns supporters in front there. I don't know if they're really buying people to sit in the front rows. I don't really know if I believe that yet 100%. I'm not ready to go full crisis actor Alex Jones on all the Roman Reigns people are in the front. They're all paid actors. I don't think so. I think Jacksonville's just a place like where people are like, yeah, let's have a good time. Cool. I don't care what they do. They feed me shit all day. I'll take it. I'll take it up the asshole. I don't give a fuck. Listen, you gotta join our fucking Patreon. Tonight, first of all, you never know when our channels are going to go away on YouTube. YouTube is taking down Alex Jones. That's the beginning. Facebook, Twitter, they've all gotten together. It's going to happen with other people, too. I'm telling you, we're under attack. This is the beginning. The next thing is domains going away and domain servers not wanting to provide domains for people to go online. Then the next thing is the internet banning people on the internet. That way they have to go get a VPN to broadcast from their VPN, maybe even broadcast from another country. That's the next thing. That's the next step of this whole fucking thing. So make sure you guys are patrons of mine and you're on my website, joecroninshow.net. joecroninshow.net. My website is like a wasteland right now. I don't use it much. I'm going to be building it back up and building it into something. That way it's active all the time. So if something happens, joecroninshow.net. Dude, Corrupted. It was nuts this weekend. I'm going to sell this right now because it's fucking amazing. We had signups galore on fucking Patreon. We had people leaving comments that this was the best thing they heard in months everywhere on YouTube, fucking podcasting, wherever. So
I wasn't even on the show. I got messages on Xbox even from people saying it was the best Corrupted.
It was a great show. And we had a 2-hour show, and then we had a 2-hour post show that's available. Also, I uploaded this morning. I didn't sleep last night. Worth a shit. So at 5 a.m., I went off on a spastic rant about Bill Hicks and Dennis Leary and a bunch of other shit in a bloodbath. Note to self, episode 2 is up on Patreon. I am fully fucking wired in this episode. This is free, okay? Note to self, this episode is free. Any one of you guys can go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show tonight and listen to this. There's free content on there, but there's a bunch of other amazing shit. So I'm putting it over. This is free. You can go listen to it. Note to self, welcome to Patreon. Go listen to this. I'm rambling on like a fucking maniac. Me and Jesse's After Dark is coming up tonight. That's going to be uploaded soon. We got the Corrupted podcast. If you scroll down, Corrupted episode 59. The podcast alone was really good. But then the drama aftermath, the fight with Justin Bailey and Ken fighting with Shell, calling her a fat hooker cunt. Which led to her unpatreoning me. However, I don't blame Ken. That's not his fault. He had a beef with her, and she had a beef with him, and she chose to leave me. She chose to let what he had with her hurt me. That's fine. But there it is. It is fucking unbelievable. Exactly. Enjoy that shit. There's so much on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. It's hot, man, and I'm talking to everybody over there. I answer every question, every fucking thing. We're exposing the shit over there. It's nuts. Corrupted YouTube channel is down right now until about a week and a half from now, we can't upload anything over there because we simply talked about XX Tenacion, whatever his name was, and Rosie O'Donnell's fat ass, and we talked about a couple other people, and YouTube didn't like that. YouTube didn't like that because they're bringing over CNN to talk about that, so they shut that down. So they're coming for everything here, and they know what they're doing. It's I've been saying this for years. Years ago, people were like, you're fucking crazy. It's not crazy. It keeps happening. Watch what happens. They censor wrestling channels still. I've noticed all the wrestling channels are not progressing the way they should. But maybe it's because these WWE numbers are down. That could be what it is too. WWE numbers are down at least 5 to 10% as far as viewership and views and click rate and stuff like that. The other day, WWE is so fucking delusional that despite having the lowest ever watched Raw, ever, a couple weeks ago, WWE the other day was posting about, wow, we have 20 million subscribers on YouTube.
30, I thought.
30 million. Yeah, they're like, oh, we're doing great. Yeah, you're doing real good. They're all dead subs, most of them. And not on top of that are they dead subs, but it's like you also have crappy, like your attendance, your house show attendance is dropping. Every attendance is dropping in WWE, every one. And viewership ratings are dropping. It's not doomsday. It's real fact of what's happening. You can make all the money you want with your creative revenue streams, but in the end, the product is suffering. Let's get back to tonight, and we got some. Let me hit the donations up real quick. Let me know if you guys end up hearing these.
Yep, we can hear.
Oh, sick.
Party.
Don't apologize. I'm at work with a ginger batch.
A ginger batch. Oh fuck, okay. Man! My wife's ginger, you fuck, and so is my daughter.
I do believe that's a redheaded female. If I was gonna guess a typo error.
Yeah, they get mean, man. They get nasty. They'll fucking bite you. All right.
They'll do a few things. Yeah, I've got experience with that.
My daughter will bite you. My daughter bites me, man. I'll be like, don't do that. She's like, yeah.
They're feisty ones. Them.
Yeah, my daughter does that, man. She bites shit. Yeah, that's a good point. CNN's YouTube will never be banned. That's true.
It's okay, if a guy fucks with her, she'll just like bite his jugular and he'll be fucked.
Oh, dude, I'm pretty sure my daughter would just destroy somebody. It's true. John, thanks for subbing, man. What's up?
Yeah, it's a problem when net neutrality went out the window. We knew these kind of actions were going to come shortly, and it's just disheartening to say the least. Like you said, you're obviously, as you stated before.
Sup, Joe and Jake, yet another worthless
so
Raw.
Depressing. Oh my
Love
God.
the badass in the front row dissing the hell out of Roman and Heyman. Just too much Roman tonight, fuck Vince, just stop.
Yeah, how'd
Please
you like
stop
your
with
double
the fucking
dose?
long-ass flashback promos, it's getting old. 1/10.
Triple Gaming gives Raw a 1 out of 10 tonight. Yes, you get a double dose of Roman for the second time.
Jake, that sigh you did right before the donation was like just everything that Raw is.
that's just epitomizes exactly how we feel. That's just it. It's just
you donated $50.
Shit.
I'm gonna take my dick out because you donated $50.
Dropping
you
bombs.
donated $50, motherfucker, boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
It's 5 in the morning now. What a waste.
Holy shit! I'm so sorry, man. You got to be up this late during this shit. Man in Black.
Damn.
Oh my
5
God.
in the morning to stay up for this shit.
Man in a Black. Holy shit.
They stay up for this shit.
Turn it on, baby. Turn it on.
At least they know they got you, man.
I dropped $50. Going crazy. Yo. Shell, eat my asshole out. I'm just kidding. No, Man in Black, what's up, bro? Thank you. Holy shit, motherfucker. You dropped $50 on a Raw review. Now I know I'm in Dreamland. I know I'm in Dreamland, man. Holy shit, man. Hogan's gonna come back in the NWO. Remember they talked about that? What the fuck, dude? Yeah. Shit bum. Man.
I love all the community streams, but Joe is my og. I'm proud to support who I want, and if someone has a problem with that, please feel free to DM me. Love you, Joe and Jake. Keep up the great work. Oh, and Raw 6 Tommy Balls.
Oh.
0 out of 10.
Go strong.
Man, thank you, Gorilla Strong. What's up, Gorilla? How you been, man? You're my man, dude. You're gonna be my bodyguard. Actually, I'm gonna give you a pitchfork. Man in Black, thank you for $50. I'm just gonna let him fucking.
He's out munging it.
I can't believe it, man. $50 on a Raw review. That's just.
You gotta take a stand. You don't have to hide.
My voice is so jacked up. I wish I could remember how the Hulk Hogan racist theme went.
Oh.
Oh, man, it was just a couple months back, too, and I can't remember what the lyrics were.
Just a couple weeks, not even.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Did you guys catch that stupid Instagram graphic about 15 million subscribers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tooting their own horn. They always got to be, celebrated about something.
Who's that? Is that WWE? It was 30 million, though, right?
Yeah. No. That was YouTube was 30 million. Instagram is 15 million.
Oh, my God. They're fucking losers. You're losers.
They have to tout about all of it, They got to get that clout. They got to get that, nod of the hat, tip of the hat. Wink and a nod. Whatever they want to call it.
It's not going to help them. Look at
the ego is running wild, baby.
Look at Impact on Twitch. They're doing really good. Jason Tarr, thank you for the $5, man. I got everyone's fucking addresses.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon! Fuck yeah! Put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm not afraid to say.
Cumberballs.
Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw, fuck Raw.
Raw gave me AIDS.
Fuck Raw.
Nothing important happened today. More of the same. Why do I keep watching this? Pura vida Joe and Jake.
Hubert Hidalgo. What's up, man? I agree. Why do we keep watching?
Sure.
I know I keep watching because I got to, but...
Yeah, we watch it for you guys. That's about it. But if there was no show, I would not be watching regularly.
Yeah.
I'd still be watching, but just not on a regular basis. Like, this is just upsetting.
The best thing, though, you guys watching right now, you don't really have to watch Raw. Like, you could take a break for a month and just come watch us at 11:05. You don't have to watch Raw. We're the ones that have to watch it.
Yeah.
Give us, as long as you're showing up here, you're still gonna have fun.
Yeah, and you still get the recap. You get to find out, and then
Exactly.
plus the way it works nowadays is that if there's any major surprise and you didn't see it live, it's going to be spoiled regardless if you come watch the review. It'll be on Twitter. It'll be on YouTube.
Look at the stupid app.
You'll see a thumbnail. So. And what I was saying before is it's not like you're a huge Alex Jones supporter. Just so people don't get that twisted, you're not going off all deep state hive mind.
What's his
dude, listen.
Hat,
see, I just view him he's fucking whacked out, right? Alex Jones is Alex Jones is
I love it.
whacked
I'm playing a character. The lawyer's like, he's playing a character. He's like, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm playing a character. When I'm in court, I'm playing a character. When I'm not in court. Here's the thing. Like CNN, Fox, all these people, Alex Jones, InfoWars, they all get some news right, and they all have had times where they've been egregiously wrong or lied about things. They all do it. Everybody does it. All that news lies, it seems. I said this earlier. I think Philip DeFranco might be one of the closest things to not spinning something to you. Even early, So my point is, if when they come for one thing, then they come for everything after that. That's the point. I made a video about this earlier already on my other channel and talked about it on Patreon and everything. I'm not. I don't know. I don't really believe in the people that called the Sandy Hook people, like the kids, that's fucked up. The people that did that shit.
Yeah, that's awful.
The CNN reports, and Fox reports back when we were going to Iraq, that basically said all the mass weapons and stuff. They lied to us, so we go to war. So everybody's full of shit. But it's like, if you're gonna censor one, you need to censor everybody, or don't censor anybody. That's how I feel. Why would you? And everybody got together the other night. All these big major companies got together, and then banned him. That's very creepy. It's very weird. It's not, we noticed he broke a rule. They knew they could get rid of him, because everyone breaks rules, because nobody knows what the rules are. They're ambiguous. The rules are widely ambiguous, and you just don't know what the fuck is a rule. Look at my videos that come down. What the fuck did I do? Nothing. There's not, but yet everything, because even even me making a small joke about something could be considered in there because of how they're set up the rules now. So the point is, if you don't have a website, you can stay on the internet and have your own website. Good luck anybody finding it, because Google will suppress your website, your address, and you can't advertise it on Twitter, Facebook, or anywhere else, because now they take away your advertising capability as well. So everybody else has advertising capability, search functionality, the ability to be on every social media platform, and all you have the ability to do is make www.dingleberry.com and hope somebody finds it. So that's what I'm worried about, them coming for other people. That's what I'm really pretty worried about.
This is the start. This is the match that lit the fire that's going to become an explosion.
But let's go back to WWE, because that also is very similar to me. They try to paint a narrative.
I was just about to say, it's the same fucking thing.
Right,
it's still a web of lies.
What WWE is doing is very similar. They really try to push, no, Roman's the guy. Roman's the guy. There's just a small group of psycho idiots out there that don't like Roman in a bizarro state. But I do think,
like Rob the Nerd said, Roman, said, "Oh, I hear the noise." He said he hears the noise, referring to the boos as just noise, the outspoken individuals, the select few, the random in-betweeners, all the bizarro land type comments they can come up with.
Was there anything else about Raw? I mean, to me, Raw was just, it's like I'm in Groundhog Day, and I'm watching the same fucking thing over and over again, just slightly different.
When Jesse, who doesn't watch often, goes ahead and, sorry to cut you off, chimes in and says, "I've seen this before," just recently.
Yeah, well, it's no different than like a year and a half ago when I was on the show before. It's just actually a little worse, because back then we had some hope because of the roster, and they hadn't buried NXT people so badly yet. Now there's like, everybody knows, oh fuck it, they're just gonna bury them when they come up there with fuck it. Let's not even have any hope.
Yeah.
So it's even worse now a little bit because of that.
You get Michael Cole. Oh, a kick out. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 count. Match is over.
They even know they're fucked.
Michael Cole was fucking drugs tonight. He was like fucking, like he was ketamine tonight. Like he was horrifically terrible. Like what the fuck was he doing tonight?
Ketamine?
Yeah. Michael Cole was ketamine tonight.
Sedated.
Hey,
and Kayfabe News put out this article saying like Michael Cole something big dog something, like he was all drugged up, and it was funny, but it pretty much applies to what we saw tonight. So.
Hey, generated
just get some, like, we had people tweeting out how Baron Corbin, taking, Stephanie's not even there, but him taking orders from Stephanie makes her still the biggest, heel on Raw. She's not even there, and she ruins the show. And that's the point I was trying to make a few weeks back. When she comes out to make these announcements of grandeur, she comes out and the first ever all women's pay-per-view, which they didn't go into overkill land tonight. They didn't shove it down your throats as much. They saved it for the main event, it felt like. But they to have her make these big successful revolution announcements for the women's division, you can't have it both ways. You can't have her try and be the face then and then the heel authority figure the rest of the time. It's just confusing, frustrating, and agitating.
Yeah,
it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. She can't have her ego to be the one to make these announcements and then also be the heel figure at the same time. It does not work. We start off Raw right off the bat. We see Kurt Angle out there with the Constable Baron Corbin, and Roman interrupts pretty early on after just a few words, and Roman made it clear that if you kick out the big dog, who's going to be there to protect the yard? And that's why Kurt Angle got his ass kicked, throwing it in Kurt's face. And you got a lot of cringeworthy lines like this back and forth between the three of them, and it was just. Bittersweet in a sense, it's like, all right, let's get this out of the way now, and hopefully we won't deal with it all night. And unfortunately, it turned into a match right off the bat with Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin. I figured they would save that until next week. I wasn't so sure that we'd see Brock the week before SummerSlam, so Finn Balor had to lose last week so that Baron Corbin could lose to Roman this week, but still look credible in the attempt. And they did at least play up on the fact that Finn Balor got his ass kicked previously. Now they also announced a match between Finn Balor and Baron Corbin for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Woohoo. No one cares. And I liked Finn too. I have no interest in this at all.
SummerSlam seems awful, dude. I have.
It seems abysmal at this point, and usually we're always saying like, oh, NXT is going to kick said pay-per-view's ass. You know, the takeover is going to be better, but then they somewhat deliver where they. I don't see much of a hope for this one. Honestly,
this is sometimes you have an event where the event launches the next group of storylines, or the event launches the rest of the creativity, or you have an event that's kind of like the end-all be-all, and then they got to reset after it. This is certainly not the end-all be-all, or at least the end-all, or the crescendo, or the. This is not the pay-per-view that, wow, I can't wait for this pay-per-view. This SummerSlam is going to be great. Instead,
it's not the trilogy. It's not the final act.
It's the first act, yeah. And so this SummerSlam feels like they're going to use a big stage event, SummerSlam, to kick off. So I would expect something shocking of some kind to happen at SummerSlam, because the build to it is so anticlimactic and so just not interesting, really, that they have to do something to launch the next, into the winter, like something. And I don't, so I would look for that there's going to be some launching pad. But if there isn't, then I'll be really confused and concerned, because right now, this feels like SummerSlam from 2013 or something, or 2011.
Usually the SummerSlam, not SummerSlam, but the pay-per-views in general, the builds are lackluster, and then the shows tend to deliver a bit above our tempered expectations. We set the bar lower and lower and lower, and they usually tend to exceed what we expected for the most part. Not always do they deliver, but we get 5, 6, and 7 out of 10 shows when we have a 2 out of 10 build. This time, I feel like the build is going to match exactly what we get with the pay-per-view. I don't see much hope.
2012 SummerSlam.
Yeah, realistically, probably. And sadly, it shouldn't be, because we have a lot of great talent and big stars. And
yeah, that was relying on a lot of stars of old at that point. Like CM Punk was like one of the best things they had going.
Yeah.
In 2012, and that pay-per-view was shit.
He was saving that. He was saving everything from just being this sucky right now, but whatever. Hey, Generated, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, shit. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. You don't notice finally using my cam for once.
Yeah, I saw it. I was surprised when you whipped it out.
Sorry, I'm drinking my good old cup here.
Cup of what?
Oh, it's just water, but the cup, has...
League champions.
That's good.
So what's up, man?
My team, baby. No, this Raw sucked. I try to look at the positives of all the wrestling shows, whether they suck or don't suck, even TNA, sadly. As soon as Michael Cole said, there will be no Dean Ambrose tonight, the icon on my Skype described my feeling. I was you gotta be fucking kidding me, guys. Well, you might as well just say, hey, Dean's coming back in 4 months from now. It's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I mean, the only thing I can think is sometimes recently what happens is, and what I'm about to say is true, we are so bored, and I would say a majority of people are so bored, that whenever we think somebody's going to come back, people get their hopes up, and what happens every time someone gets their hopes up is when Raw's over, there's a mass attack. There's just a massive, this sucked, what the fuck, where was Dean, where was this guy, this blows. So I feel like they almost do that to sort of keep your expectations down about it, and also to throw Dean's name out there to remind you of him. But I agree with you that I'd rather not hear about it myself. Sometimes I wish they would.
Well, dude, I thought Jason Jordan was coming back tonight, in all honesty.
Yeah.
But, I was like, okay, so if it isn't going to be Dean, logically it would be Jason Jordan. It wasn't even Jason Jordan. They just said it's going to be Roman Reigns, and then later on with Constable Corbin, which, by the way, what the fuck was the whole point of Reigns making all the graphic for Roman and Seth if you're just going to do that crap?
Yeah.
And I'm honestly sick of this Constable Corbin crap. I really am. I digged Corbin's gimmick in NXT. I digged his gimmick when he kind of came up. I was like, okay, sort of this, dare I say, I am alone, I'm going to beat everyone in my sight.
Yeah, he was a loner guy.
Now he just looks like a Hot Topic worker.
Do you want to know what I would do if I was WWE with Baron Corbin, by the way? They should have had Baron Corbin, his entrance should have been something different. His entrance should have been him riding a motorcycle into the building, down the ramp or onto the ramp. Then he gets off the bike on the ramp. Now, if they can't do that, which they should be able to do, but if they couldn't do that, him riding a bike to the building, it should have been a gimmick with him from the start. He loves riding bikes, dude. He should have gotten off the goddamn bike, pulled the helmet off, whatever. He would have had a cool little entrance.
Dude,
there.
I've even seen people on YouTube put in a wolf howl for his theme, not just his old theme, but his new theme. If you go on YouTube, it actually works for his theme. But WWE's like backwards, they didn't do it. And by the way, rest in peace, Battle Scars, huh? That didn't last fucking long. Oh, no, this theme song's so great. I love WWE. And what does Vince do? Oh, we got to make the crowd chant B team, B team.
Oh my
God. That was like they were bringing back.
That was a nightmare.
Spirit Squad. It was awful. That theme is just rage-inducing.
I would have understood if they used that like for an intro. You know what I mean? And then like when they were on that ramp, then do Battle Scars as like a cut or something, then I would have been like, okay, at least you're keeping the theme. I just feel bad for whoever does WWE themes, and I can't remember the freaking name at the top of my head. Is it like CF$O or something like that?
Yeah,
I feel bad. I feel bad for him. Can you imagine getting an email at work? Can you imagine getting an email at work and you're like, hey, I need you to make a theme for the B team. It's called Battle Scars. All right, I'll get to work on it. He sends it to WWE. And then all of a sudden the email him back going, so we need you to make another theme for the B team. What?
Yeah, we're gonna change it immediately. You know, and they've done this with a few other stars, but
can I say something though? The B team had an amazing theme. That theme was really good. I feel that it didn't fit them though. I really do believe that. They had a great theme. And CFO probably wrote it, and it was probably really good. And it should have been for a big name guy or like for somebody who was coming up or whatever. I just never felt that theme fit them. But dude,
you might as well make that Sarah Logan's theme at this point, honestly.
Well, I'm telling you, honestly, like I know I really didn't talk about this much, but the minute that we heard their new theme, I was like, this sounds like it, because they're kind of a goofy team. And I'm like, why do they have this epic theme, though? But it made me like them more. But I was like, man, I'm surprised this is their theme, and this was a while ago. So I was like, man, they got to change this theme. I thought of it right away. Like, right when I heard their Battle Scars theme, I was like, they need to change this. Because this is too epic for them, like, for some reason. But then they kept it, and I was like, it's pretty badass now. Now they're going to be cool.
Yeah.
You know? And now all of a sudden, back to fucking B-team, B-team, whatever the fuck it was tonight. I was like, my God.
I should bring this up, though. I honestly thought, like, when I heard the B team thing, I was instantly reminded of the Usos intro, and I almost threw it in my mouth.
The old one.
Why don't they? But here's the thing: why didn't they have that? Why didn't they change it to that being the intro? Like, I don't remember how it went, but like B team, go B team, and then these battle.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like, they could have just done that.
That's what she was getting into. That would work. Do like a medley.
It would have been a great intro.
See, this just doesn't like. So, like, look at these two guys. Now, I did say this a couple weeks ago, but I didn't say it on the review. I just said it somewhere. I think it was on Twitter or something. This was way back when they first got this theme, which was a month ago or something like that. Look at these two guys. That just does not fit them.
That screams Sarah Logan, if anything. Like I said, that just screams... I mean, I know Sarah Logan's part of a group right now, but that would honestly fit more her personality than anything.
Yeah.
I want to bring this up before I eventually get hung up. I don't know if I will or not. I mean, I would like to stay, honestly.
Well, you're still here now. Yeah, keep going. keep going.
I'm sorry. Did you guys notice... I posted this on, I don't know if it was my group's Discord or Twitter. I said, did either I sleep, watch the Indians game, or did I miss the fact that Jeff Hardy is a two-time U.S. champion?
Yeah, they messed that up as well in that promo package. They went ahead and they said that, you know, Jeff Hardy's the champion defending against Nakamura.
Coach needs to get off whatever the hell he's smoking.
How many errors have we corrected now tonight? We've talked about at least 7 errors at this point.
Dude, Botchamania is going to have an absolute feast on this.
I got a full-time job out of this one.
Like, dude, I thought I was watching Botchamania for half of Raw. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
I honestly thought that Tommy NC was booking this shit. I was like,
oh my god, dude, they're a mess. I know the announcers have a tough time and there's so much going on, but like, was somebody extra fucked up tonight? I mean, everything was a mess or wrong or bizarre. The weirdest thing was when Cole thought that like there was some kind of like collusion or a mistake in that tag match. It was like, what are you talking about?
He had a point though. I mean, if you look at the replay, I mean, clearly, if I'm not mistaken, I thought Drew was illegal. That's why with Dolphin, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
No, he went over and tagged. He went over and tagged Ziggler back in.
Did he?
Yeah.
Like I said, I was flip flopping between this shit and the Indians game.
I'm not surprised you missed it because everybody. No, here it is. Look at this. I got it right here.
Okay.
Tag right there, no controversy.
There. Tag.
Here's the tag.
There's the tag.
There's your tag right there. No controversy at all.
That's it. Now after that, he gets pinned by Dolph. Where's the controversy?
Which match it was. It might have been Titus O'Neil's match, but you also hear him say kick out. Oh wait, that's the 3 count. You know, like you know, and you get these kind of things, and it's never ending with them.
Do you sometimes think all the Raw superstars, including the commentators, announcers, and the stage people, wake up and they just go, another day at work, let's go, guys, and they just like wing it? They don't even rehearse; they just wing it.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things, you knew something was going to happen because you never see Kevin Owens do his Kevin Owens show anywhere but in the ring. So I'm like, yep, something's coming crashing down with Braun. Knew that right off the bat. They telegraphed that, and they made it overly obvious. That's the first unfortunate part of this, because you know, you saw the small platform, and we get, you know, the Singh brother and Mahal out there, and they look like complete and total morons.
Yeah,
if the floor beneath you starts shaking, you're gonna look down and go, oh. Then it shakes again, and Owens goes, no, it's fine. He actually looks at Jinder and is like, no, it's fine. And then Braun then flips it over. Like, it shouldn't move the first time. They could have looked and been like uneasy a little bit and then tried to sit back down. But the fact that it moved multiple times, and then you hear Owens like, no, it's fine, and then they go and they get back in their, you know, to position, then he flips it and they jump off of it so anticlimactically. Like, it was just like a shitty Universal theme park stunt show kind of move. Like they're just like leaping off. They're like, you know, and they slowly jump off to the side. The platform is what, 4 or 5 inches? It looked like. I mean, seriously,
it was the same size as McMahon used for that stupid.
Yeah.
Oh God, what was that? The the $1 million crap.
So, you know, Braun going ahead and flipping this thing, which is his only character trait at this point in time. You know, it's not impressive at all, especially when we've seen him flip a $12 million production truck. You know,
they said no more flips over the ropes. So how about flips on? How about he just flips objects?
Yeah,
you can't do flip. But what the fuck's with Jinder Mahal? Like, they just went from his Mod Hurrah gimmick to his fucking. They went back to the freaking peace be upon you.
Well, of course, because, you know, and anyone that has, you know, any type of Middle Eastern descent has to be a shaman.
Well, dude, just give him a different gimmick. They did this gimmick, I think, in what, 2016, 2017-ish, before he went to the Maharaja gimmick.
Yeah, and that's why I had such a hard time believing that he could ever be WWE champion, because he was an out-and-out jobber. That's why I was, you know, revolting against it, because he lost hundreds of matches repeatedly, continually, never won anything, and then all of it, you know, he loses at WrestleMania to Gronkowski, and then the next thing you know, he goes ahead and wins one number 1 contendership match, and then he's the champion, and then he holds on to the belt for months. It just wasn't believable, and it was just very frustrating.
Don't remind me. That's why I posted that conspiracy on Twitter about SmackDown.
Yeah.
As soon as Jinder was champion, I said, "This is Vince," and I don't want to sound like Alex Jones, God forbid, but this is WWE's way of saying fuck SmackDown. Raw
that was their intention. You know, things were going well on SmackDown. They had to kill it because the ratings plummeted, and that's statistical proof. Even Brian Zane had show by show breakdowns of the numbers, showing how much of a failure he was as champion. But then we lead into Braun Strowman taking on Jinder. The match is 1 minute and 45 seconds. This is the fourth match of the night, and it's less than 2 minutes long. It's just a waste there. And
Thank God, though. I mean, what do you want to see more than 3 minutes of them? Jesus.
No, but you didn't get really any action at all. You got nothing.
Yeah.
Owens took the briefcase and runs up the stage, and then that was it. Jinder Mahal defeated Braun via the DQ. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
and I know they're trying to hammer home the point that, Strowman, can lose the briefcase if he loses in any capacity. So if he gets, pinned, submits, counted out, disqualified, the briefcase is going to Owens. And they're really trying to hammer that home and set up that point.
Which is so fucking stupid considering.
But that's exactly it. Why is Owens getting the special treatment? He's not in with the authority like he used to be. Why is he getting special favors?
Yeah, he hasn't cheated. This is like somebody who's cheated in other matches or something. It's like, no, all this guy did was win the goddamn Money in the Bank. Why the hell are you stacking the deck? Punished? Yeah, he's having the deck stacked against him. It's retarded, like, to be honest. I don't understand.
They're treating him like the heel, but he's the face, but he acts like a heel with doing these heelish things like, the porta potty move and things like that. It's just, especially not so much with the moves that he did, with the porta potty and stuff, but who he was doing it against, because Owens didn't deserve it at that point in time. Owens didn't do anything to him that warranted these actions and retaliations, flipping his car, flipping him in the porta potty, knocking him off the stage over, all these big moments that we got. So it's just a very weak night for Braun altogether. Yet again, they're hammering home that he can lose the contract pretty much by any means necessary, and everything was forgettable. I feel like, to counter on what Joe said before, we're going to see something kind of shocking or noteworthy at SummerSlam. I still believe Kevin Owens is going to take the briefcase and then cash in at SummerSlam.
Let me just correct this guy. Let me just correct this guy. Let me help you out, buddy. Let me help you with something. Ready? I'm going to help you with something. Ready?
Oh boy.
I want to read the title for you, Rahul, or whatever the fuck your name is. WWE Raw 8/6 2018. Shocking, horrible show. I meant to write shockingly horrible show. Review, reaction. Okay? If you want to watch the show, you might want to come to America. 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 USA Network. Motherfucker. Come on down, baby. Woo! Come on down. We got the women who don't have 7 arms. All right.
I'm expecting Joe to take off his shirt and start elbow dropping it at this point.
He's a faggot. Fuck her.
Thank you though, man. I appreciate it. What's up, bro? Hey, it's on the fucking, I don't know, it's on the website. I don't know what TV channel shows this shit over there and fucking wherever the hell you are, man. Get a TV or steal one from your friends. Or have your dad become a doctor like everyone else over there and come here. I don't know. Anyway,
I can't help by looking at Byron Saxon.
I just that tells you everything. Like, look at my face and then look at that guy's face.
I went to Fastlane in 2016 and I even was a little bored.
You know what I really should have done is there was somebody had a theory. They were like, Joe, you're an idiot. You shouldn't have wore a baseball cap like you always do and sat there. He's like, do you realize where they sat you on purpose? And I'm like, you're right. I should have wore a suit. He's like, yeah, you should have dressed up. They were testing you on camera. I was like, oh, yeah, maybe. They were like, fuck this guy. He looks like a schlub as shit.
He looks like a ShiBUM.
But then again, look at Byron. So what's the difference,
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have worn a hat. And I should have wore a suit. Why would they put me there?
No, why would you show up to a suit in SmackDown?
Wouldn't it have been funny though if I was in the front row just with a suit on? People are like, what the hell is this guy doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Why does this guy got a suit on?
And all the fans that noticed you, like, what the fuck is up with Joe?
I had no. First of all, number one, I had no idea that I was gonna be You know what I mean? I didn't know I was gonna go backstage. I didn't know that somebody was gonna write me an email. I just was there for that, and then whatever. So I don't fucking know. Anyway, whatever. Let's move on to we're gonna get wrapping it up in a minute. But Generated, hit me with something else if you want before I let you go.
Sure. Besides me, can't wait for the football season to start. Even though my football team is
Dude,
I pray you do good this year.
You know what I can't wait is for the fucking Red Sox to beat the shit out of the Yankees in the ALCS. That's what I can't wait.
We're coming for you, boy.
For the Yankees?
Get ready in the playoffs.
Your team's going away soon when they change that logo of yours.
Why do you think I'm buying like 5 million versions of this crap?
Are you worried? Because I'd be worried if I was the Indians.
Dude, like when they announced the logo was censored, I had to freaking buy the Block C logo at Lids, and I looked the most uncomfortable feeling. I was like, oh god, I don't want to buy it.
Dude, if they made a team called White People and there was a guy's face like mine, he was like, I'm fucking down with that. I don't give a shit.
Dude, you have no idea. I went to the Indians game a few weeks ago, and their Chief Wahoo stuff was stacked this high.
Oh my god!
And everyone I knew was circling around that area just to freaking buy it. And I'm sitting there going, I have how many different playoff variations of this hat? I have last year's, and then I have the World Series one over there. So it's but hey, we're coming for the Red Sox if we go to the playoffs, man. I have all confidence. And our coach and our players.
That was last time.
Hey, if we didn't get rained out, we would have won.
If you think you can beat the Red Sox, I think you're on drugs if you think you can beat the Red Sox at this point. I mean, I didn't have that confidence last time. I didn't say that last time. I said the Indians are going to be really tough. This is going to be weird. And then we lost. But this time, I don't know, man. The fucking Red Sox are insane right now.
How do you think I feel? Once the Indians are done, I'm fucked because I either have to watch the Browns or the Cavaliers at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going fuck.
You can't be excited. Get the fuck out of here with being excited for football then. What the hell are you talking about? What are you excited for? A win? What do you bet on there? Hey guys, which week is the win gonna come? You know?
You know what? My sister told me, she's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and she told me to make a shirt that said the 0-16 Waste of Time World Tour shirt, and it had all the teams we lost against on the back. And I said, honestly, if we lose the first game of the season, which I don't know who we're playing against, I think we might be playing against Pittsburgh for all I know. I might honestly do it. But I'm excited for the Browns just because, honestly, it's the only thing I can watch this fall.
It can't get any worse. It can't get worse.
That's for certain.
When you guys win, it's going to be like the Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl. They're going to not know what to do that they won finally. They won't know what the hell is this?
Maybe you'll eat shit.
Maybe
You never heard the stories of the Eagles fans eating legit shit?
No, I heard. Trust me. Man,
God.
we played that. The Patriots radio played that shit for days. They were like, their fans are eating shit. It was, They jellyfish. Hey, man.
Police more like it.
But anyway, man, I hope they do better, though. That sucks.
It's that or the Jackets, honestly. That or the Jackets at this point in time. But,
yeah.
Hey, this is about sports. This is not about pro sports, about wrestling. What am I kidding myself? I didn't help but notice there was a... did you guys notice there was that block? They had a giant black block on the stage.
I missed it, but
it was during when Finn came out, and it was so noticeable. And from all the times I've been at wrestling shows, for some reason that black block usually indicates Undertaker showing up. Don't ask me how I know this. Maybe it's just because he likes Cleveland. He likes to show up every time he freaking returns. AKA last time I went to Raw when Goldberg and Lesnar were there, but
I don't know, man.
It's just a spacer for the ring or something. I don't know. That's weird though.
I'll have to look that up. Maybe we can find out what that is. I'll look that up. That's weird.
But yeah, I guess, I learned a lot of things today. Jeff Hardy's a 2-time U.S. champ. The commentating team's on some serious drugs. And my baseball team might not win against the Red Sox.
Well, hey, you never know. It's going to be close. They might.
Hey, we got Tito Francona, we have Ramirez, and we have Lindor. So I have all the confidence in the world.
I love Terry, man. I miss him. But it's been good here, luckily now. But when he left, it was a mess. All right, man. I'll let you go. Generate. Thanks, man. You're good stuff.
Thank you, man.
No
Glad you
problem.
called in.
All right, man. Yeah, dude, I could.
You're sending me news and info on Skype. I appreciate it. Travis made a great point, too. I forgot about that. Michael Cole says, this is the first time Dolph Ziggler has had someone in his corner.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. You know, how Big E never counted. That's why, because he's a racist. You know, that's... Never mind countless others. It's just... Oh, shout out to Nathan, who's signing up for Patreon right now, too. Thank you, Nathan, for doing so.
Wow.
I was talking to him on Twitter, walking him through it, so...
I just asked Road Dogg what they fed the announce team tonight.
Wasn't anything vegan, that's for sure. These boys are lacking some brain cells.
You put enough Prozac in their water.
Yeah, that too. So, I mean, like I said before, we started off, we got Kurt and Roman arguing back and forth. They're bickering with Baron Corbin behind him, acting like a sniveling weasel. Leads to Roman and Baron having a match that went on way too long. I mean, there was no drama whatsoever. You knew the outcome ahead of time. You know Roman's going to win. Like I said, you know, before, it's like betting against the Globetrotters. It's ridiculous.
Oh
you just
God,
don't do
dude.
it. You know Roman's going to win. So we see Baron, you know, try and leave, and that whole typical shtick of him, you know, the heel running away. That's when we go ahead and see Finn come out, and it does nothing for me as well. Even being a Finn fan, I just the whole match suffered from the lack of any interest really, and not just because it was Roman, but you know the outcome. He's just, you know, this is just a time killer, and they went on for so long that it just really hurt the intro. The first almost 35, I think, minutes was all Roman. For this waste of an angle.
One thing you can say is they did plan it right, at least, because they were in a state that was pretty much supportive of him tonight.
Yeah,
so
they did. You know, they had a lot of face cheers for Roman at this point. So,
yeah, I got to shout out. Just Call Me Luke was calling a bunch. Luke, if you want to call back, man, I'll try to get you on. We've had a lot of calls tonight. I got to say, shout out to Nathan Broderick, who became a $5 patron.
Yeah, thank you, Nathan. That's who I was just saying thank you to.
Nicholas Rivera became a $5 patron. Who else we got here? The fuck, I can't sign into this thing. SoCom Castle just went up to $15. Thank you. Lauren Collins, she upgraded from $1 to $5. Thank you as well, Lauren Collins. And shout out to Johnny Utah. Tomco127 becoming a $2 patron. Mike Ambley 72 became a $2 patron. AP Finn became a $2 patron. Big Ziggy D became a $20 a month patron. Polly M became, it was with all the letters after, became a $10 patron a month. And Sarah Oski became a $7 a month patron. Thanks to all the new patrons. And I'm running for mayor somewhere.
Holy balls. Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow. Apparently I'm running for mayor somebody. And then, dude, I'm sorry, but whenever Grim killed me, I read his comment, holy balls, I fucking died. Holy balls. I love Grim's little responses sometimes. So, let's go to one more call, and then I'm going to get to the donations. If you guys want to donate, the link is down below, or use the super chat down there. But I'm going to go to one phone call real quick. William in Cincinnati, what's up?
What's up, Joe? What's up, Jake?
What's going on?
What's up with you, baby?
Yeah, man. Oh, what's up, baby? Hey.
Hey, listen, you're no longer talking to me. You're talking to old Joe now.
Ooh, old Joe.
Old Joe. Old Joe is just as sexy as new Joe. Hey, Joe Cronin likes black people. I got to shout that out.
Well,
hey.
I do love black people, yes. I love black people,
what?
And I'll tell you what, I love our black female audience. We have the hottest black females ever. I'm sorry, but go ahead. Hey, listen, the guys are not bad, too, but...
Yeah, man. I got to say, this, man, are they purposely making these shows bad? I'm starting to wonder, like, if they are just purposely fucking up just to get people to, like, talk about it or something. Because, like, there's just shit that's just, I don't know. The coach, I just feel like he's, like, just being an asshole on purpose or something. I don't know.
He's intentionally trying to stir some shit. No, I agree with you. I said that during the intro, too, because it certainly feels that way when they get these moments that, you know, like I said, these softball pitches that they can hit out of the park, like perfectly, home run, grand slam every time, and they make these asinine decisions, these weird, bookings and matches and storylines. And it's like, why would you not just go with the obvious, or why would you not just go with the flow here? Instead, you just, it's just maddening. I don't get it. They have to be doing it intentionally.
It's like, I don't know if you guys they had a big fighting game tournament this weekend called Evo for Street Fighter and a bunch of other games. But people have talked about this where they do shit to just get people to talk about it instead of putting on a show, having the best compete, having the best players, having the best athletes. They just want to put people in there in these tournaments, and people, wrestlers or commentators or whatever it is in media, just to get people to talk about it.
They would tell you that's ridiculous. They would tell you, if I was Road Dogg and I was on this call, I'd be like, "Come on, man, are you stupid? Are you ridiculous? They're gonna purposely be terrible, to lose money. You are out of your mind." And that's what they would say. I think,
but many.
I don't know. Listen, they are going down. They just don't. They really are out of touch. They are.
I think
they have lost
most of it.
This is not a sabotage on purpose. They are purposely doing the content they're doing. So that's the mistake, is they are purposely doing this, but they are on planet fucking psycho right now.
I feel like you could watch Raw on mute with the Benny Hill theme playing the whole time, and it would just fit.
Right.
It would just go perfectly, and it would make perfect sense too. But yeah, it's just I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them anymore. NXT is okay. Heaven forbid you see this shit on NXT, man. But I mean,
well, yeah, you don't.
I don't know what the issue is with Raw. I don't get it.
Well, it's very clear. NXT is not run by any of those people, really. It's a
different group entirely who's more in touch with the social media crowd, the smarter fans. I hate calling them smarter fans, but you understand what I'm saying. The more dedicated crowd.
Right.
They really
people like us.
They really believe that 15. See, the problem with them is they think, well, we'll give that 8% of our audience. We'll give that 8%. They think it's 8%. We're going to give that 8% of our audience what they want in NXT, pretty much. We're going to give them what they want in NXT. We're sort of going to be the WWE version of what's hot on the independent scene, but we're going to do it here in WWE. But their mistake is they think it doesn't translate over to Raw and SmackDown. And they have tried to translate certain things, and they haven't worked. And then they said, see, what works in NXT doesn't work on Raw. But that's not the case. Because when you bring a guy from NXT to Raw or SmackDown, immediately they're written differently and treated differently than NXT. So you can't just bring the guy from NXT and everything, and all of a sudden it's gonna work just like NXT. So they don't treat that way. They treat that see, he works in front of that 8% of our audience, but this doesn't work on the main roster. But it's dude, you didn't do a fucking thing with him the right way. But in NXT they did. And yeah, I get the crowd isn't as amped up. You got to know that. You got to know the crowd isn't as amped up. So you can't just... You got to do what NXT does, but add more story to it. If you added more storyline and more ridiculousness to NXT's stories, you would have a gold mine on the main roster.
You should be able to take what works on NXT. When you bring it to Raw, what does Raw offer? A larger roster, more production value, more finances to throw at things. Like Bobby Roode, right? His entrances could be on a grander scale. His outfits, all that kind of stuff. They could really go all out. Guess what else? They could have really, really dug into his character, done backstage things and vignettes and all these little. And then what do? You keep him heel and you go with that. You take what worked in NXT and you build on it and you just add more to it. Now he's a face taking on Mojo Rawley, and people don't give two shits about him.
Right. I mean, the emphasis isn't on the wrestling anymore. But I'm wondering. I got another question for you guys. I'm just wondering, do you guys get any sort of followers or I'm not on Twitter, but I mean people on other outlets that have positive things to say about Raw or SmackDown?
Yes.
People that call in and be like, hey, this was a great show, stuff like that.
We do get people that say, like, I thought it was a pretty good show tonight, but, like, what I'd like is somebody who really loved the show to talk about it and like, really give me points. Like, I would love to hear from those people. I mean,
if they're legitimate about it, we always get the people that go ahead and say, oh, you guys just look at the bad. I said, well, what did you enjoy? Everything.
Like,
Roman's totally
really
over.
curious.
How do you not see that Roman's over? Well, what makes him over? And then they don't say anything.
Like, wow. I'm really curious to hear someone who, like, genuinely likes the show, and I don't want to bash them for it. I just want to hear their side. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ! Have you seen what Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks looks like?
Yeah,
he just got arrested.
Fucking Weiss, the kid.
Yeah, the Goldberg, the goalie. What the fuck? That's Goldberg, dude.
Dude, he's only like 39 or something too. Like, it's fucking nuts.
He looks like he's 58.
He looks like an older Jinder Mahal.
Oh my god, dude, there's no way. Like, I remember seeing him like this like 10 years ago and being like, oh yeah, it looks Goldberg. He lost a little weight. Good job. Now, like, what the fuck?
That's Jinder's dad right there.
Tell me he got touched by somebody in Hollywood. I believe it.
Yeah.
That's weird. That is weird, man. That is weird. We should tweet somebody tonight for old time's sake. Have a blast. But, hey, man.
Quack.
Good
Quack.
shit, though, William.
Quack. Quack.
I'm Goldberg, the goalie. Wow. All right, let me play a couple of these donations. We're getting behind here. Woo.
I missed it. Aaron Corbin took out the cameraman.
Raw was so cringe tonight. Tyler Breeze made me cringe. Bobby Lashley and Elias was super cringy. And the crowd was a total turnoff due to Roman being cheered. Raw was so bad that at the middle of the show, I switched over and watched Street Outlaws. 2/10.
Oh, man. That is an ugly rating from Just Call Me Luke. Just Call Me Luke, thank you for the $5, man. What's up, Luke? Maybe try to call back a little bit later. I'll put you on at the end or something. Is Bailey's
Bailey gave you the old man photos?
Is it Bailey's birthday?
Put one out of the female Alex Jones.
WTF did I just watch? Raw was trash. Not even Rhonda making Alexa tap could save it. Only good thing was that awesome girl who psyched out Roman. As for the shell-hating cuckboy, unless you can donate lighter or Himmelfarb, STFU.
Who was that? Oh, the Merge, man. What's up?
It was the Merge.
That's right, man. If you're not gonna be able to donate to make up for Shell's shit, then shut the fuck up, or there'll be no show. But the Merge, thank you, man. Happy birthday.
Going to the Raw after SummerSlam. I hope it's better than tonight. SMH. Last hour was super slow. Heyman crying was a bit much. Reigns needs to go heel and align with Heyman, but I don't think it will happen. They even asked him about another client.
Jesus. Yeah, that was weird. They were like, are you going to have another client?
He's not going to have another client.
It sounds like a setup now. Now it feels like they're setting you up. Diverse, thanks for the 316.
Now I have willingly watched some shit in my time, but FML I'd rather watch Norman Smiley do the big wiggle in hockey equipment fighting for the WCW hardcore title than see Alicia
Smiley
Fox in the main event of a Monday Night Raw. A dark day, my friends.
It is a dark day. Rodzilla Guns, what's up? Thanks for the $5. Norman Smiley, what a great trainer, man. He's still training people. Yeah, and say happy birthday. I tweeted Justin Bailey happy birthday. Go retweet my tweet if you can. And just blow up his Twitter account. I didn't even realize it was his birthday.
Who?
Well, he's dead. Bailey.
Who?
Goldo Lugo. Thanks for subbing to the channel. What's up? How you doing, man? Thanks for the sub. You guys hit that sub button down below. Don't miss out on the daily wrestling videos and news. And we're here talking all the time. And become a goddamn Patreon. What the shit, man? You're missing out. $2, $5 a month, whatever you can do. You get 30 hours of bonus content a month. It's crazy. John Andrews. Always wanted to have John Andrews be a patron. So what's up, John Andrews? We have 326 patrons. And Patreon screwed up major, and we still got back to that. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah, that's awesome, because that mess up hurt a lot of people.
Let's get back to 400 patrons. Or actually, we've never been to 400 patrons. Let's get to 400
Fuck
patrons.
yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
About to crack open the new Madden.
The Madden's out?
Yeah, it came out tonight at midnight.
Oh, shit. Can I buy it on Xbox Live, I guess?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Yeah, it came out tonight.
Abel Solis
Sure.
Jr., thank you. Oh, dude, I'm waiting for hockey. I'm ready for hockey this year. I'm ready to go.
That's September, right?
Yeah, probably September 10, 11, or 12.
Yeah, that's usually when it
It's always Gavin's
tends
birthday.
to come out.
It's like right on Gavin's birthday it's coming out. I always know it. Abel, thanks for the $5. Abel Solis Jr. What's up, Abel, you dirty bastard? I love you, Abel. Thank you, man. Mucho dinero.
Give me a hell yeah!
What else we
Hey
got?
Joe, Jake, and Jesse.
What's up?
I think I watched 20 minutes of Raw collectively tonight and I couldn't be happier about it. I was watching Transformers on TNT for like the 10th time and it was more entertaining.
Yeah.
Hashtag fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mom.
I got everyone's fucking addresses, man. You know what's funny about the cake stock I'm on? He fucking unpledged because I fucking couldn't take any more of his shit. Another crybaby. Swear to God. Yo.
This is the first time that's happened. This is the first time this happened. Oh, shut the fuck up, WWE 110.
It's going to be Ronda Rousey's first ever match on Monday Night Raw. Coming up next after this. Man of 1,005 holds, thank you for the $4. There's the pledges right there, Nathan, Nicholas Socom, and Tom Cohen. There goes Scott McKinnon to run away, everybody. So, there you go. Bitching at me because I won't release a fucking podcast.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Rahesi Kumar, what's up? Thanks for subbing to the channel, man. Anything else that you wanted to say, Jake, before? Well, there might be a donation that comes in, but try for it.
Yeah, Bobby Roode, Mojo Rawley was again crap. I'm sorry, not a great match. I was almost disappointed.
No good wrestling matches tonight. Were there any good wrestling matches?
No, there weren't. I mean, even the triple threat, or not triple threat, sorry, handicap match.
Francisco.
You saw at one point that freaking Drew McIntyre, like he struggled to catch Seth and fell over onto his legs.
I thought he was hurt. Did you see the backbreaker after that? Did you see the backbreaker after that? Shit, bum.
Well, was that Monday night crap as usual? With that said, how do you see the main event at SummerSlam going? I can see Brock winning at SummerSlam, then somehow losing, getting written off on Raw. I don't see him losing twice in a row if he lost at SS.
That's a good point. I really don't know. Joe Cronin's cock must win. I wonder if they even know still. But they must know. They must know, actually, because they're setting this thing up with Paul Heyman. They're setting us up for some kind of swerve. It almost feels like Heyman's going to end up showing up to help Brock Lesnar somehow.
He's going to fucking manage Ronda.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think.
I guess they're not planning on having him manage anybody else going forward, but
he's going to be working in creative. We pretty much think that or know that. Really.
Yeah, that's his plan going forward. Is just that he's going to be in creative
But something's going to happen at SummerSlam, man, or something's got to happen. Again, like we said, because the build to SummerSlam kind of sucks. Like,
yeah, it's extremely lackluster.
What is happening that you're excited about?
AJ, his match.
AJ and Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe will be good, but the thing is like I said before, I'm still excited to see what they do with it. It'll be a great match, I'm sure, wrestling-wise. It's just sad that we're excited for an old TNA feud at this point in time.
Yeah.
Generated G, who was on the show before, he sent me a update on Dean Ambrose, and as you had said, he's still scheduled to make his in-ring return after SummerSlam. So Ambrose is expected to return to the ring within the next month, according to PW Insider. He's been out since December with his triceps tendon surgery. They thought he'd be returning in September, but recovery seems to have gone a little bit better than projected. So they're saying that he might not make it in time for SummerSlam, but it could happen as a surprise.
I mean, I was told that I did a video recently, and I put into it because I said, all right, I believe it. And I said it's a weird window. It's like 4 to 8 weeks. 4 to 8 weeks. He's going to show up in the next 4 to 8 weeks. And that was, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yep, that's roughly when you did it. So I remember you saying that.
Got another 2 weeks to go. So not next week, not the week after that, but it could be that. It could be the night after SummerSlam. Maybe. Or it could be a couple weeks after SummerSlam.
It could be. And it certainly seems like Matt Hardy is retiring. You know, we see the Raw Tag Team Championships are going to be defended 1 week before SummerSlam now. They're going to be in a triple threat match. You have the Deleters of Worlds against the B Team, who's defending their titles against the Revival as well. So, and everything going on with Matt on Twitter, you know, he posted, you could see me at these dates and, you know, come see me on my final stops with some of the things that he had said. So, a bit ominous, but it seems to be building that way. Like he's all but done. And I don't blame him. You know, he's taken a lot of bumps. He's done a lot over the years. He's got his children, and I mean, it would be unfortunate to lose him, but really, what are we losing at this point in time?
He has an epic story to tell, or an epic moment to hold on to with this whole delete thing and the woken, the broken, really the broken thing from the TNA time, 2016. I mean, 2016 is a year that's a guy not only reinvented himself, he was the talk of the wrestling world, and he really did something amazing.
He lit the world on fire.
He did something so amazing, and you okay? He did something so amazing, and the WWE just wasted it, and that's the sad thing here with Hardy.
It is, and he tweeted before. He said for next week's triple threat, let's do it one more time, Carolina of the North. You know, so it certainly seems like this is probably going to be it for him. He's been posting just tons more since we covered him on Out of Nowhere of all of his like highlighted moments of his wrestling career. He's put up dozens and dozens and dozens of pictures. You know, it's just one after another. So I mean, there's quite a lot out there. It just seems that way, and it's unfortunate that, you know, we might be losing him, but like we said, he's accomplished so much. Him and his brother together, they've broken barriers, torn down barriers, I should say, broken through boundaries. And the tweet here says the WWE Expedition of Deletion Tour, 8-3 in Augusta, 8-4 in Charleston, 8-5 in Savannah, and 8-6 in Jacksonville.
I hope he comes to Boston or near Boston, man. I gotta see that.
Get your dose of woken wisdom while you can.
Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
Was at the show tonight. Me and about 4 other people were shouting, Roman sucks. I've never been unapprovingly stared down by so many children and sweaty mothers.
Oh, God.
Also, I no longer believe people are paid to cheer for Roman.
I don't think so either.
It's unfortunately real.
Yeah, I mean, Christian Breezy, I agree. I think there have been a couple plants for certain things, but mostly those fans, I believe, are real too. It's just the area that they're in. It's, you know what I mean? There's got to be a lot of fans out there somewhere, because his merch is a top 5 seller.
Yeah, it's top 5, top 10 each time.
Yeah,
I mean, the story was fun to go through, but I like to approach everything with an open mind when we report things, and then, you know, that's why we say take it with a grain of salt. This is opinion. And, you know, as we've gone over it, like I had said, I don't believe that they're outright being paid. I mean, NDAs, even if they're trying to, and I even looked things up further, and people had reached out as well. When you have an NDA, it can only be taken, like, if you break this contract, you can only be taken for as much as you were paid for, I guess, in those type of scenarios. So if they're paying somebody $200, the fine would be, you know, $200 if they broke this NDA. It could be a little bit steeper depending on how it's signed, but so if that was the case, you think someone's not going to sign it and then open their mouth for $200 to an indie site or some news site and get paid for it?
I mean, I never believe. It never seemed believable that like people that turned it down wouldn't tell people about it.
I do believe the sign thing. That makes perfect sense, and I that I'm convinced of, that they have either swapped out signs. I've seen a few people reached out to me and let me know, hey, I was approached. I had an anti-Roman sign. They offered me a T-shirt, and if I didn't have my sign anymore, things like that. I don't think they're outright paying fans and having them sign NDAs, but they are also giving people tickets. And when they get tickets, they're getting a Roman shirt to wear, things like that. So,
well, real quick, I got time for a couple more seconds here with Patrick Carnes. What's up, man?
Hey, Joe, what's going on?
What's up, man?
How you doing, Patrick?
Heard you guys talking about Matt Hardy. I sent a tweet to him the other day, and it basically said the WWE was using him all crap and I'm glad he kept the copyright so he could take it elsewhere and make what was great, even better. And he liked that tweet, so I don't know if that's his plan or what.
Oh, wow. He liked that? That's funny. Yeah. He probably, I mean, maybe, but I mean, I don't think he can compete really, still. So that's a real thing where I don't think he's going to do well in the ring. So I think he's going to work in the back from what I'm being told. What I originally was told was that he's going to have a match with Bray Wyatt, and then that would be his last match, and then he would work in the back. But they may be skipping all that, to be honest, the whole damn thing, Patrick. I love you, man. Patrick Carnes, I love you, bro. I got to rush. I got to run. I got something I got to open up. We're going to open this up real quick right now for you. I am so backed up. I have a bunch of Wrestle Crates that were sent to me by WrestleCrate.com. Boom. WrestleCrate.com. WrestleCrate.com. We opened up, last time we opened up WrestleCrate, we pulled a Jake the Snake Roberts signature out of the thing.
Oh, you got your awesome helper there, too.
Yeah, I got Gavin with me, too. He's up.
Right. The WrestleCrate master himself.
What's up, Gavin? Hi. You got to stay up the late summer night. Pretty cool, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, so what's up? You gonna help me open this? Yeah. That AC is wicked annoying, but you want to turn that off for a minute while we open this? We'll turn it back on in a minute. It is hot. I know it's hot. Oh man, so Jake, what's up with you? What's up for you, man?
What's up with you, baby? Yeah, it's been a trying and testing day, but we're making progress.
You're gonna make progress. I'm gonna make progress on you.
That's right. Slowly.
What the heck? That's so weird. Okay, here we go. We got
Let's see.
What do we got?
Shirt.
What is it, Gav?
It is like
Can you read those words?
Intensity, integrity, intelligence.
Oh yeah, the three eyes.
The three eyes of Kurt Angle: intensity, integrity, and intelligence. T-shirt. That's pretty cool. I'm down with my Kurt Angle shirt. I like the blue, man. Blue always looks good on me because we got blue eyes. Gavin, you used to have blue eyes, but now you got green eyes. Yeah. Something changed. Give me 5. Oh, give me 5. All right, just kidding. Then we got. Oh, I'm gonna tell you. We got Macho Man, baby. Macho Man. We got the Macho Man.
Is that like a case or something? Like, what is that?
I don't know what this is. Are these socks?
I think it's
Leah, you want Macho Man socks?
No.
Oh yeah.
Brenna, go see Mom.
Yeah, they're socks.
These are pretty cool. Here, you want these? Yeah, go sit down. All right, now. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, we got like the classic style WWE action figures. Look at this. This is like the old school style ones, like my old wrestlers that I got from 1990 and 1980. Look at this. I thought it was Papa Shango. It's Finn Balor in
I was
demon
gonna say, it
mode.
looked like Papa Shango at first from afar. Oh, that's really cool.
That is cool, dude.
I like it
this
how
is
it's the
old.
classic look. I used to collect those when I was really young.
Thanks. Give me 5.
What is on the bottom right? The circle there. Is that stand for the figure? Or?
Yeah, it's like a stand you can put them on.
Oh, that's really cool. It's
Yeah,
collectible,
brother.
so that's awesome.
Don't open that though.
Do not open that.
NRFB.
And then we got a. What is this?
Like pin that you put on your shirt.
We got a pin, but I can't make out who it is.
How come we keep getting confused?
Then we got ourselves a signature from Animal, from the Legion of Doom. You know who that is, Gavin? No. Hey, go get me the figure again, so Gavin can hold the figure. Oh, then we got this. What are you trying to make me cry, Russell Crate? We got a photo of. It's not a signature one, but it is a pretty cool photo, man, like a memory to Vader. So that's pretty cool. Rest in peace to Vader, man. Love Vader.
That's definitely one you frame. Look at that. That's really nice, too.
Keep that. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know about framing it. You know? If he signed it, I'd frame it.
Look at the sticker you can hang on your wall.
Where's the toy? Oh, there you go. You like that?
She opened it and flushed it already.
I'll take the Animal signature.
Put it on your wall.
Sick. Oh, yeah. We should put it on the wall. You want to put it on the wall?
Yeah.
Should I put it on my computer?
Or you should put it on your phone. That would be so cool.
Well, it'd be cool. Yeah, there it is. Now it's cool. That's cool. You like that? You want to keep it?
I feel like if I keep it, I'm probably going to keep it boxed, honestly.
Yeah, keep it boxed.
I never really keep things boxed, but I guess I could keep this thing boxed.
What do you could put it like on the shelf or something, you know?
Yeah, I could keep it in like this condition. If I do it in South Africa.
Hey, do you want to see what I'm going to look like when I get old?
What?
Where is it? Do I still have it? Oh god, it's pretty funny. Damn, who sent that to me? I can't remember who sent it.
It was Beely that sent it.
Oh, it was Beely?
Can you open the pair of socks?
Go ahead.
And he also sent one of Alex Jones as a woman that kind of looks like Hillary.
Oh my god. Yeah, he does kind of look like Hillary. That's really funny.
I can't wear these. These are too long.
Oh, here it is.
Too long.
You can get some picture socks.
I might wear this.
Here you go, Gavin.
What?
That's old me. That's what I'm gonna look like when I'm old.
No, it isn't.
It's not what am I gonna look like?
You're gonna look way different than that.
What am I gonna look like?
Way different.
What do you mean way different? What am I gonna look like?
You're gonna look like an old man.
Yeah, but don't I look like an old man here? Yeah. Don't you think that's what I'm gonna look like?
You kind of look like a 50-year-old, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
That looks like I'm 68 or something.
You're not old yet.
I'm young.
I'm not old yet, too.
I know, but you guys should be in bed. I know that.
Daddy, these are too long.
They're cool. All right, listen.
Hey, Daddy, Gavin wish him can have these socks.
All right. Listen, I don't know why you guys are up right now, but now you gotta go to bed. Okay? Give me 5. Take those and go to sleep. Give me 5.
Daddy.
Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me a kiss.
Hey, Daddy.
Night. Give me 5.
Daddy.
Love you.
Daddy.
Yes.
Can you wear these? Gavin also wants some. Can you buy some for your family?
Yes, I can give you some other ones. Go up to bed though, okay? Go now. Take her. Go with Gavin. He's taking you up. He's taking you up. Don't worry about it, Gavin. Don't worry about it. All right. All right. There you go, Jake. I'll be right back.
Yeah, overall, just disappointing. We didn't give a score. I'm trying to think. 2 weeks ago, I think we gave it a 3.5 or 4. Last week was about a 3. Tonight, I'd go 2.5. I know we didn't touch base on everything. The Elias moment, I like the way he was trying to set up for his documentary, and he couldn't figure out why he wasn't happy. He's like, oh, it's the audience. We're going to CGI to blur their faces out. He's like, wait. I want to replace them with a better-looking audience. You know, that made me chuckle. And the way he's just, ordering around the cameramen for walking into a spotlight, and, he's bitching about everybody that got in his way, and it was funny. Then Bobby No Charisma Lashley comes out, and it was a pro face crowd because there's even a Bobby chant going on, which they must have all had fevers or been suffering from ligma for that to happen. And it went back and forth, kind of went nowhere.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Elias said Lashley's entire comeback has been nothing but and that's so poetic and just filled with truth at this point that it's sad, but I want Lashley to have that epiphany, that sudden realization to be like, oh shit, he's right. He's not just, kayfabing it up at this point. It broke out into a bit of a fight when Elias takes the clipboard from his crew members, tosses it at Lashley to distract him and attacks him. Lashley comes back, gets the spine buster. Then he has the production cameramen coming back in the ring. You know, the documentary crew gets in there to see him do the vertical suplex. I did appreciate that. At least he harkened back to, you know, the earlier part by bringing in the camera crew to film him doing the, you know, the suplex. But, you know, still not a great segment. Unfortunately, we will see them face each other at SummerSlam. Hopefully it's a decent match. I don't want to see Elias lose. That's probably what's going to happen, though.
Yeah, they seem to think, like, with him just, you know, whatever, you know, oh my God, I just lost my mind. Charles, I was doing an impression of that donation that comes in, the we're fucking getting fucked up donation, and Charles took a cap of it and just tweeted it to me. Oh my God. But anyway, if you're a patron, tonight we're going to have, in a little while, we're going to be uploading After Dark, Episode 2, the relaunched After Dark podcast of me and Jesse. Just a little fun thing. Light. There was light.
Yeah, it's a little different than the original one, but that's some gold shit on that first one.
The but honestly, the original one is going to be where we get to. I mean, like, where we really just kind of blast out into space on that show.
Go off the rails.
Yeah, I mean, we did it in the middle of the day earlier. You know, it was a real.
And we were kind of pressed for time too, so we were yeah.
All that Alex Jones stuff had just broken, so we kind of talked about that. It was a little different, but yeah, we will have that.
Yeah.
But if you do want to hear here's the intro. Remember this?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
After dark, there is light.
Yeah, I love that.
It's like fucking, hey you guys.
The fuck?
Hey you guys.
Yeah, that was a very weird intro.
That's like the Bane. I remember that first one. That was like the Bane episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we
tell them to fly. Take their wheelchairs.
That isn't it crazy that The Dark Knight was like 10 years ago now? Like, I thought that was wild.
God, dude, that's crazy. I remember seeing that in theaters, and it was just like, I remember the truck scene and everybody in the theater going, "Oh shit!" I forget what happened. Like it flipped over or some shit.
Yeah, I was on message boards watching, you know, all of the stuff being filmed. People from Chicago like sending out footage of like the Gotham SWAT trucks coming and. You know, all the bridge scene being filmed and how they made that truck flip over and all the practical effects with the back cycle.
Do you remember the trailers, though? Those were like one of the first things I remember, like, really going, like, mega viral on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. That was instantly huge.
Like, aside from, like, Gangnam Style and all that shit, like, I mean, like, the Batman trailers were, like, viral on YouTube. And then the parodies blew up, too.
Yeah, everybody was being the Joker and in their bathroom with makeup, you know.
Yeah, it was real weird.
I don't know how I got these scars, you know, it just kept...
The best was the ones that were, like, jokes about it, though, like, where they'd be like, you know what I mean, the guy would be like, you know what I mean, I cut myself. Like, or, like, you know, it was crazy.
Not gonna give your son a fat kiss on the lips like, yeah, boy, Brady? Rolling on the floor laughing, raw sucked balls. EAGLES Eagles.
I bet you Joey B was sitting there like, if he does it, it's a New England thing. If he does it, it's a New England thing. I gave him a big hug and a kiss on the cheek though when he came up to me and he sat on my lap for a minute. I was giving him a hug. So, but no, what Brady did was bizarre to me. Like that was, I don't think there's anything really wrong with it, but it was just like to me, like I don't know, it's. All right, son. See you later. Like, it was really weird. I mean, I'd give him a little kiss.
You hear that? That's
like,
the sound of every woman watching just gushing.
God damn, man. I don't know. Like, I would.
What do you mean? I didn't say anything. What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Like, that was a real long kiss, man. Like, I don't even kiss a girl like that. Like, I mean, you know what I mean?
No, just me.
Really weird, yeah. I don't know. Like, Leah doesn't really like kissing, so. I just maul her, and she's probably like, ugh. But anyway,
you know they got like ball gags that have a hole in the center. You should try one of those.
There you go. Now you're getting real creative.
Oh yeah, I'll give you.
And then you get the collar and you pull the head into you with it. It's great.
Baby, I don't want to unlock. I lost my ice cubes.
I am now waxing my carrot.
Same.
Let me, and by the way, generator.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Coming soon, The Mighty Ducks 7, Crack Crack Crack, starring Sean Wise's Cokeberg. Black people love Joe Cronin.
Black people love Joe Cronin. William Ritchie, thank you. I know, man. Even when I say bad words, they do. Man. They love me. I love them. I love everyone. That's the thing. I love everybody equally, but I hate everybody equally too. That's the best thing. Hating everybody equally is really fun. That gets to be really fun.
Balance then.
You ever wanted to take a hot poker to everyone you meet one day and just exploratory fucking... Well, never mind.
Yeah. Morning for about
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
I hope Roman tries to roll his eyes like Taker and they get stuck like that.
Oh my god.
Then he gets hit by a big truck with a gay driver.
What? And then the next commercial he can't see, he'd be asking his daughter, can you pour my tea?
Oh, dude, somebody wrote some horrible shit about his daughter. I hope their fucking Twitter's banned, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. This was a clean joke. God damn it. That was a clean joke.
Yeah, that
Except
was
that
alright.
Fine.
Terminator, thank you, Terminator. No, yours was fine.
Yeah, damn right.
This guy was like something about... it was fucked up.
He wasn't good. Yeah, he was fucking stupid.
Right. Yeah, dude, I don't... Whatever said that about Roman's daughter is a fucking...
And he got like a lot of fucking circulation, which I was like, damn.
I bet you their Twitter's
that kind of
gone.
stuff should not be.
I hope that person's Twitter's fucked, because if I got fucked for saying MTV hates white people,
yeah,
I would hope that that guy's Twitter is banned.
Everyone on Teen Mom is fucking white. What are we talking about?
Well, the Basketball Diaries or whatever.
Yeah, Jason didn't listen to me today. He didn't help at all with the baby. He just played video games. Like, that's all that fucking show is.
And then the girls are
well, you
going
shouldn't
back
have had a
out to the
fucking
club.
kid at 15, because that's when you play video games, bitch. Wait, what?
Oh, man.
You weren't supposed to keep it. That's...
See, like, I had to get that out. I hate that.
Dude, I bet you Byron Saxon gobbles Vince.
Oh.
You know?
Whew.
I bet you he gobbling Vince up. Who should we tweet?
Everybody gobbles Vince up at one point.
Michael Cole. It's too easy, but
No, he don't even go on Twitter.
I know.
They just put his ass over, like they stick a turnbuckle through his ass or something. I don't know.
Let's find a wrestler and just try to
fucked
get
up shit with him.
right.
Like the Sharpie thing with fucking what's his name?
Who can we get? I'm scrolling down my feed, looking at. Like, I'm just trying to think of like who should we.
Oh, you're thinking like the.
Who
like
should we tweet?
Used to do.
Yeah, who should we mass tweet? God damn.
What kind of connotation?
I'm looking through the chat to see.
Linda McMahon.
Linda McMahon. Oh my God. We'll have the Secret Service after us then.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
God damn, Nia Jax.
They'll have everyone's addresses, man.
Nia Jax's SJW Twitter account makes me want to fist myself.
You gotta be careful with that.
You know,
they got machines that'll do it for you.
You know who we should give love to is fucking Just Incredible, man.
Dude, yeah, for real, man.
I had him on the I had an interview with him that's just fucked up, and I'll play some of it. It's really fucked up. It hasn't gone up yet because at the time I wasn't sure what the fuck to do with it, and then I put it on Patreon a little bit, and man, he is wrecked. And I'm gonna put it up on Patreon. I don't think it actually went up on Patreon either.
I don't know. I haven't heard it. I heard a recent one with him, but I've been dying to hear yours.
Oh, really? Like, okay, well, yeah. It's just it was really hard to keep track of the interview because he was kind of, I think he was jacked up or something. Like, it was, I'm not really sure. He was all over the place, I think.
Well, like he said in his most recent, like one of the recent interviews, like, yeah, he's about to go take care of himself, so he's probably still dealing with some of that shit.
Well, he has a bunch, though, you know?
Yeah, sure.
You know, I don't know if it's in my Dropbox, though. Yeah, here it is. I found it. Yeah, here's some of the beginning of it.
I hit the record button already because this is so cool. I love.
Like, my old man grew me up on that, and that was real basketball. You know? I mean, Larry Bird was he was the most unathletic looking, cornbread, unassuming person, but he was just an assassin.
Yeah, dude, he would destroy, and it's it's very confusing with what he looks like.
We're talking about Boston
from Indiana,
sports for
so
a
he
while.
loves Larry Bird.
I told him about how Justin Bailey wants to blow Larry Bird's ass.
Heyman screws Lesnar over to help Reigns win. Heyman takes Reigns under his wing and turns him into the next reigning defending undisputed. Kills myself.
Christian Breezy. Thanks for the 316. It could happen. It could happen. It seems like they're trying to swerve us on something, though. But, yeah, Christian Breezy, thank you. Maybe he'll help Roman, and, like, Roman will be like, what are you doing? And he won't even want the help or something. I don't know. Or he'll be with Brock still. You know, it's going to be really tough. It's
Sean Waltman, X-Pac.
He does, like, high-rises in the city. You know, like, he's like a big...
Super
Jack.
Super Jack. You be the judge
Became
on
a
if he's
Patreon
loaded.
just to hear Ken roast the shellal.
Nick XR, what's up, Nicks? We got in a fight there. You know, Scott was calling up saying he was going to blow everybody up. He was calling her a fat whale whore. It's literally a 2-hour fight that's up on Patreon right now in the drama section of the Corrupted podcast. It's 4 hours of content. 2 hours is the drama, and 2 hours is the podcast. But the drama's fun, so enjoy that on Patreon. Yeah, but you can tell Justin's like, I don't know, man, he doesn't sound right.
And he wanted to get into movies, you know. And Dave Gear, who's done movies with Nash, Page, a couple of other guys we would know. You know, Dreamer also. He's a wrestling fan.
Fuck yeah, though, man. I'd love to be in there. I want Justin Incredible to plaster me with a fucking kendo stick. How about that?
Anything of that nature.
It's legal
regular
now.
cigarettes. No, it's not. We wrap May 20th in New Britain, Connecticut.
This movie's got to be coming
where
out
we
soon,
actually
too.
have a band, a legitimately signed rock and roll heavy metal band that is you know, they're a real fucking band. They're signed to a label. They're doing their music video, basically, like
Super Jam.
the exit to the movie is me
Can't
walking
wait
through
for
the
all, and it's gonna be awesome.
All in, baby. Well, that's the tease of the Justin Incredible podcast that will be up soon. ADTR, what's up, man? I can't wait for All In as well, man. We're gonna be watching it.
Put on WGN, I believe they said.
What is WGN anyway? I don't even know what that is.
It's where Impact was at one point, I believe.
Oh, the America channel or whatever?
Yeah, that one. So
what was that called again? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
I thought it was
now,
Destination America. I thought that
Destination America, something like that. But I know they got in with TV network, so that's good for them. That's
but what's
huge.
WGN then? How is that Destination America?
It might have been changed. I'm trying to look for the actual name right now. I'm pulling up the tweet.
Yeah, man, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyway, fuck, man, we're going to get out of here. If you want to hear more, I have tons of content that I just uploaded throughout this last week on Patreon. For anybody who's on Patreon who's like, how do I get to old episodes? I got to scroll all the way down and keep scrolling and scrolling. It is true that you do usually have to do that, but the other way to do it is to go to posts on desktop or to make your phone go on to Patreon on desktop, and you go to posts and you click on posts, and then when you click on posts, it comes up on the left that all the tags, Morning Madness, Corrupted, Wrestling, Music. So it's all listed. My songs are here. The wrestling-related stuff's here. The Corrupted podcast is here. And Morning Madness is here. So you can go through that. However, I am going to be uploading links again this week with a refurbished version of it where it's going to have links to Dropbox. So every week I'm going to try to be doing this, again, like I tried to do last time. I was tweeting it every couple weeks. I'm going to be posting on Patreon the links to all the previous episodes, so you can click on it and download everything or listen to everything. And that way every week there's a fresh one posted, so you don't have to search through Patreon to find the old episodes, because unfortunately Patreon doesn't have the best archive. And on the phone app, you can't search posts, but on the desktop you can. So I don't get that at all. But you can download it every episode. So if it's an audio file, you can download the audio file on desktop. You can do it on the phone easy. There's a little arrow on the right of the sound file. You click the arrow, it downloads it to your phone. If you're on desktop, some people have said they don't know how to do it. Well, you basically just do it old school. You go to the file right here, you right-click, save link as, and that will save the file to your computer. Then you have the audio file.
Easy peasy, dick squeezy.
That's it, man. That's how Patreon works. Not only do you support everything we do, all you patrons and everybody who donates live, like ADTR and Nick and everybody else, you guys keep the shows going. Patreon, you keep the shows going, but you also get 8 hours or so of bonus content a week on Patreon, so you get a bunch back. You're not just donating or doing a GoFundMe or funding something and then maybe getting something back. You're getting something back almost every other day on Patreon, and that's even if you're a $2 patron. But I do suggest becoming a $5 patron, and $10 will get you almost goddamn everything. $5 pretty much gets you everything. So I recommend $5 if you can. But if not, lots of people are $1 or $2. And you also get alerts when I put up videos and shit like that. So become a patron, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Thank you to the 20 new patrons we got over the course of the last 2 days, including today. And everybody who upped their patron pledge as well to support the show. Like some of the people that are listed right here who just became patrons. Much more shit going on there. I'll talk to you one-on-one. We'll have chats. I'm going to have special live hangouts. I think we're going to go live on Patreon for a few minutes tonight. So look for that if you're a patron. Tonight, in a few minutes, I may go live to do something with you guys and just to do a little Q&A or something like that. So I think I'm going to do that. Robert, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. I hope you guys enjoyed what we did tonight. I don't think we killed it as far as analyzing Raw and breaking down wrestling talk tonight, but what really was there to do?
I was about to say, what did they give us?
Right.
Serious. The stroking. For a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. Fucking $9. Suck my dick. Suck it.
$9. Sick my cock. Pyro goes off.
Yeah,
way
baby.
Better than Raw, which is the Black Plague at this point. Smackdown here in Orlando. Today gonna just go home after work and eat some Chinese food instead. Much love, Joe, Jake, and Justin Bayless poop.
Oh man, Justin Bayless poop.
I gotta tell you, like because doing the show over and over, like you get used to hearing things that we'd play or donations, and then they get stuck in your head.
Right.
So the one that used to get stuck in my head was, hold you down tonight, back in the day, and now it's that fucking $9 one. I don't know why, but there'll be a certain, like each part of it will get stuck at some point in my head, in different parts. It's just fucking funny.
This is a little bit of an advertisement I got to give, because a lot of people. I tweeted out the other day another video with the drums, and a lot of people asked me what drums they are. I am going to tweet out my Amazon link if you were to buy them. A lot of people wanted to buy these drums. I got them used at a used place a little while back for $300. These are I have seen other people selling this entire kit for $400 places. Now, brand new.
Is that new?
Yeah, well, yeah. No, they're not brand new, but brand new, they're $1,200.
Okay, got it.
But
yeah, just the brain alone is like.
But I mean, a lot of people have big sets for $3,000 to $6,000. This kit is so worth it. Brand new, $1,200. I highly recommend it. It's a really good kit. It's like the best of the small kits. If you can find it on sale somewhere for like $500 or something, cool. But it's really hard to find it at that price. But some people asked me what it was. This is it, dude. It sounds great. I'm going to put the link in the chat. There it is. I'm going to post it on Twitter and Patreon. So many people asked me about it that I didn't want to respond to one person. So I'm just saying it out loud to you. This is what it is. I was playing covers the other day, trying to get the drums tuned perfectly to sound as close to mixing with the song as possible. So here's a little demo for my drumming friends. This thing is pretty goddamn good. Take a listen to these things. Now, this is a small kit, and I mean, I'm used to playing on a real big drum set, so I didn't want to have some mini kit. And this, I'm only saying this because people ask me all week. I'm not, they don't sponsor me or anything like that. But I do have an Amazon link so I can make something off it. But listen to these. This is a tiny kit, man. Now, the best thing about these is, and I was just, messing around trying to, like, fill all over the place so you could hear every drum. But the best thing about it is, like, this cymbal right here, I had to hold it up because I don't have a stand for it. There's an auxiliary in it for one add-on. So you can actually add one drum on. And any other TD roll-in drums above this work with the system. So I took my old bass pedal and put that onto it. And then I added this hat. So you have the potential for, 3 cymbals, a ride, 2 crashes, and a hat. So if you can find this thing used for $400 or $500, you scored. It doesn't happen often, but when you find it, it's epic. But yeah, if you got money, sure, the $1,200 for the whole thing I think is worth it rather than going $3,000 to $6,000 on the really big kits. Some people out there want to do that. That's crazy. I could never afford that shit now at all. But luckily, a little while back, I found one for $365, which was, rather than buying a treadmill or getting a gym membership, I went with that because I can just for hours just bang, and I guess you can blow a lot of calories that way. So it worked out for me, man.
Yeah, you really can. You go through it quick.
But anyway, that's about it. Anything you guys want to say before we get the fuck out of here and I go on Patreon and expose a bunch of motherfuckers live on Patreon?
That's it. That's it for Raw. I'd give it a 2 tonight. Actually, I'd give it a 1.5.
Wow. Damn.
I was really miserable. I liked
what Paul
Heyman had to say.
But you were really miserable. I don't blame you.
Well, didn't you hear that sigh? If you go back and you could isolate that, it's
wow.
It was tonight destroyed me. And there was the wrestling. At least usually we're like, some of the wrestling was good. Even Seth's match were bad. Seth flubbed his promo. They had a bunch of botches in their matches, so there wasn't even like a good Seth Rollins match to pick it up. There was no good wrestling. The storylines, most of them were just idiotic.
And
they're pushing through to SummerSlam.
People on Twitter were still at least saying, I'm so glad Rollins is there.
Joe WGN America is a Chicago station.
Oh, WGN is an American Chicago station. So you're saying it's only on...
It's on WGN America. That's what they said right here in Cody Rhodes' tweet.
So it's only on Chicago?
No. It reaches 77 million homes. It's a TV, like actual cable channel.
I don't even know if I get that channel.
I get it on Comcast, so...
Oh, okay, then I probably do, okay.
I'm pretty sure you do. It was just... I believe it was Destination America, then it became WGN America.
Oh, okay, all right, so it was Destination America.
Yeah, at one point.
Okay, well, that's fine then,
It's
okay.
WGN America now.
Oh,
at least I see the listing right here on my Comcast. I see WGN America, so...
Well, damn it, Stone Cold Steve Austin. My voice is so fucked up right now, it's like really bad. I know I say that a lot, but... It's bad right now. Yeah, After Dark with me and Jesse's going to be uploaded in a little while. I'm probably going to upload it right after my Q&A hangout on Patreon. So we're going to go hang out on Patreon. If anybody wants to come over there, ask me anything. I will answer anything. I will shoot. I will rant. I will talk. I will answer live right now on Patreon. Come on over, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. We're going to be there hanging out. Shout out to Jake DeMarco for the help tonight. You're a good man. I touch your privates at night. And also to Jesse J for being here. Follow Jesse on his Twitter account for more information about his services at JCS Jesse. Is that what it is?
Jesse J JCS.
Oh my Christ! Someday I'll get the new one. Jesse J
JCS. The easier one might be the Mirror 1313. So I don't know. They're all confusing. Fuck them. You'll figure me out.
At Jesse J JCS. Now Joey asked me about microphones. I did make a microphone video, but...
Yeah, which is an excellent video, and all that still applies.
I highly recommend even I love the Electro Voice for all recording, but if you can't do the Electro Voice and you can't do the Shure SMB, because this one eliminates background noise pretty good, but you got to really beef it up to get sound out of this thing. And then of course you take the protector off, and then you got a much cleaner sound. But for vocal recording, I think this is really pretty good. But I would go with the Electro Voice can take it when you get really loud, and it really absorbs that noise and boosts you. That or the Neumann, man. I don't know. One of those Neumann mics is really good too. But after that, I can't really say. But anyway, no, Jake, it's always been WGN, someone says. Did you just say that?
No, I might be confused, but hey, that's what I'm good for.
Fuck it, we don't know. Colon cancer is all in.
Maybe just my listings are different. So,
Maybe.
whatever.
I'm confused.
It's on TV. Good for them.
I want to watch it, though. Somebody please tell me.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it. Anybody else? No, we're good. Well, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys over on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. See you over there. Come hang out with us. Or with me. I don't know who else is going to be there. I encourage anybody to call up. We'll all hang out, man. It's going to be a hangout. You guys call up. I'll put you on right away. Anybody's getting on. Anybody's talking, whatever. And it's a free-for-all on Patreon now. See you over there.